Guys, welcome back to another Mystelics Reaction channel. Of course, we are back again. Of course, pretty much talking about the whole situation involving the whole BrBpTV elections and by-elections and whatnot. Of course, as you can pretty much tell right there, Vince Henderson won the by-election. But with that said, guys, welcome back to another Mystelics Reaction. Right there, guys. I do want to tell you guys I appreciate you guys. Definitely, guys, subscribe if you want to become a part of the Mystelics Reaction family. Definitely subscribe and turn on post notifications. And of course, if you want to see more, definitely I would appreciate that right there. Give this video a thumbs up, guys. Don't forget to definitely do that in this regard right there. As you can pretty much tell right there from the unofficial results as stated, Vince apparently got 1,211 votes. Julius Gabriel, of course, based off this thing, got 161 votes. And Clarendon Andrews, this is hold on, let me see. Hold on a while, guys. Alright, okay, so this is pretty much the same thing right there. Make sure this thing is bigger so you guys can see. 2021 by-elections results right there, guys. And of course, this is pretty much what was stated. This individual, Clarendon, I don't know why you went up there, bro. I really had no clue who this guy was. But he went up, man. I felt like he probably wanted to be, you know, a part of that whole arena. Maybe he was trying to get some sort of money or something, I don't know. But the vitality of him wearing this stuff, it seems like he have dreadlocks and could be a Rasta. And of course, you know, in BrBpTV, a lot of people there have the vitality mentality, if you feel me, up there. But anyways, he didn't get much at all. The brother didn't even get 1% of the votes. That's crazy. But anyways, Julius Gabriel came in a second when it comes down to this situation right there with 161. And there's something I must point out right there, guys, based off this thing, because I was asking based off his deposits, and you can see right there, guys, the full amount. This is actually from the Electoral Act right there, guys, section 16 number 2. The full amount of every such deposit in regards to deposit right there, guys, shall be returned by the financial secretary to the person who made the deposit or his personal representatives, as the case may be, upon the production by him or by them within 1 month of the conclusion of the election, in respect in which the deposit was made, of a certificate from the chief election office. So I guess they bring the money there and they get a certificate and they present it and stuff, that the candidate was elected or polled not less than 1/8 of the total. So pretty much 12.50% of the total votes that person must get before, or if they have not gotten it, they will lose their thing right there, guys. So it's 1/8 of the actual total votes, and this one right there states that he got 12.45% right there. And I guess today we'll find out more in regards to if he actually won back his deposit. But I think he probably needs to get like 1 or 2 votes when they're doing the recount and everything in this regard. Now, the winner of this situation right there, guys, is actually Vince Henderson, which of course was not really a shocker for a lot of people, but people were more hoping for Handbag to win, since Handbag has pretty much done the most in the entire community when it comes down to these 3 candidates. It's rather interesting when you look at it, the kind of lead. But I guess the DLP team, they wanted the people to win. We don't know why. Hopefully they think that something is going to happen as a result of this guy. But I guarantee you guys, absolutely nothing is going to happen as a result of Vince Henderson being there. He was St. Joe MP. He did nothing there. He was an ambassador. He did nothing there. I mean, do you think all of a sudden he's just magically going to start doing things in BrBpTV? That is not even his constituency. No, but hey, the people voted, and it is what it is. This is another individual who stated this very thing right there. I have to point it out. This is one of the supporters right there. Dr. Vince Henderson is invincible. So we voted Labour again. God is our shepherd. His rod and staff will protect us. Based off the whole algorithm of understanding if God will protect us, I don't think it's the Heavenly Father you're talking about at all. Not the Heavenly Father. Must be some other type of God, because of the kind of catastrophe and the neglect that BrBpTV people feel. I don't think that is a good thing right there. Anyways, today we mark the 9th consecutive defeat for a UWP candidate in BrBpTV. UWP didn't go up. I don't know why he keeps going after UWP. This guy doesn't think. This is an independent candidate, not a UWP-backed candidate. I mean, on the basis of if you have to support DLP versus the other team, I'm sure that most UWP people did vote for Julius. I'm sure that did happen. But it's not a UWP candidate, which is interesting why he would bring this up. I guess he has some sort of odds with UWP. Anyways, yes, let them pack their bags and get out. Go and vote early and do it again as a form of respect to our fallen heroes, Pierre Charles, John Fabian, Ed Regis, and for yourself, for your children. Come on. You know you're fallen which heroes? Which fallen heroes that? Or you neglected these very people? Pierre Charles, the very man, this man I heard was one of the individuals who put stress on Pierre Charles. And he's now holding the constituency of Pierre Charles. All you dead in that place there, boy? All you deadly in that place there. Talk about Pierre Charles, guys. I want you guys to listen to this right there.
In the country, it is important.
This is the former Prime Minister Pierre Charles right there. This is what he had to say in regards. I guess you can pretty much reiterate it in that of the elections.
That we instill.
Let me bring it back.
In the country, it is important that we instill in our young people the means and ways to take hold of your own lives, to become independent, because very often people tend to rely too much on other people, the things they say, the things they do, when the very people could do it better. But yet, either they suffer through an inferiority complex, or that dependency syndrome has taken hold of them to the extent.
But that is exactly what is happening in Grand Bay. Exactly. Let me bring it back for you guys to hear again.
Either they suffer through an inferiority complex, or that dependency syndrome has taken hold of them to the extent that they must rely on somebody to do something for them.
What? That is exactly what is happening as has happened in Grand Bay. Exactly. So when this guy talking about falling off, wait at no. When he's talking about go vote early and do it again, that is not respect to the fallen heroes. Pierre Charles #1, that is not respect. That is completely contrary to what Pierre Charles is saying. Let me bring it back for you guys again.
Yet, either they suffer through an inferiority complex, or that either they suffer through an inferiority complex,
where they feel like they cannot do much. Just like I heard the guy was making noise with the DJ guy, talking about you will take your blows and whatnot. It seems like you cannot go and talk about these kind of things there. Or because they wouldn't side with you, you feel inferior. You cannot stand up. Let them do whatever they want with us and let us just bow the inferiority complex. Or
that dependency syndrome has taken hold of them to the extent.
Hold on, we'll get to the extent. The point of the matter here is the dependency syndrome of always constantly begging without looking at your community and see how your community can elevate. No, give me money. Give me windows, give me doors. Give me cement. These are just some of the things that we heard that the people wanted to get. Monies, windows, doors, and cement. The dependency, because you cannot create it yourself. So let me bow. Let me bow to you. Give me please. The very Pierre Charles himself is saying these things. And that is what is exactly happening, not just in Granby, but in Dominica by extension. Give me, please, give me. If you don't give me, I will not get. You don't realize it's the very same people we're voting for that keeping us so poor. You don't
that they must rely on somebody to do something for them. And I believe that if at all we are thinking about the development of the nation, if we are thinking about trying to develop a generation whereby we can see a turning point in the attitudes of our people, then we believe if we're able to do that, we would have achieved a certain amount of success.
Of course. Once we remove the fact that we realize that these people is because of us that put them there, we realize that we have the power, reducing that inferiority complex that we have. When we stop allowing people to just constantly give us to buy us, then we remove the dependency. You remove these two things, brothers and sisters. You start focusing on what is important. But this has been lost. And you had these guys like these guys talking about our heroes, Pierre Charles. And the very same thing Pierre Charles them talking against. That is what he's talking about, the heroes. That is completely contradictory. I'm contradicting to what Pierre Charles is saying. Anyways, the people of Grand Bay, this is the people of Grand Bay. I think his head was gone boss. I think his head was gone boss. The carrying man out was done nothing. Nothing. Was done nothing in his capacities. Based of his capacities has done nothing. Or very little to nothing. As an ambassador, they say his greatest accomplishment as an ambassador is the fact that he was studying law to go and be a lawyer in another country, not Dominica. But hey, he win Grand Bay. It is what it is. But it seems like a lot of people are not applauding Vince Henderson. They are applauding Handbag for standing up and being one of the very few people that did take a stand to say, hey, I need to represent my community and not let an outsider just come in. Not let the only person that was from Grand Bay, really from Grand Bay there. Really from Grand Bay, the rootsman from Grand Bay, Handbag. I applaud Handbag. Not sure we expected different results, true. Hats off to you, sir. And this is Handbag, of course, talking about his representation.
Great things happen when God sends his man. Great things happen when God sends his man. Great things happen when God sends his man. Great things happen when God sends his man.
Although he didn't win, but he made sure that he forced the leaders, them, or the people of the DLP, to come and do things in Grand Bay. So that is always a good thing right there. He won in this regard, because that's one of the things that he wanted to do in his community, to bring some sort of help and resolution to Grand Bay. Grand Bay wasn't getting any sort of resolution. Correct me if I'm wrong. And people in Grand Bay who watch my videos, was Grand Bay getting any sort of resolution when Ed Regis was there? He was trying to do something, but he was constantly bombarded against the things that he wanted to do for Grand Bay, to the point where he ended up getting some sort of issues. And then but anyways, you didn't win, bro, but you definitely did something in Grand Bay, and I think a lot of people will commend you for that. And talking about commending people, somebody was even saying, if I was Handbag, I would make all you book online tickets to ride my bus. Or you 2 weeks. Well, I wouldn't go that far to say book online ticket to go Handbag bus, but I mean, he did his thing. And of course, he's an entrepreneur in himself, and he organized himself. Some people also stated this right there. Labor rights celebrating a foregone conclusion. What Dominica needs to celebrate is that we still have men like Handbag. You see, more praises to Handbag, who knows it is okay to go against the status quo, even if you have to go alone. The fact that he got even one vote other than his own vote shows that he, even in a constituency like Grand Bay, a Labour Party stronghold, a little man with no money, with little education, but much wisdom, can cause change. He did cause a stir, like I said before. He definitely caused a stir, causing them to go into Grand Bay to do things for the people in a Labour Party stronghold. They still had to go out there and give stuff to the people them. Anyways, he did cause a stir that hopefully will grow and spread, and maybe we will see more Dominicans stand up and be counted. Congratulations, a lot of congratulations are going out to Handbag rather than Vince Henderson right there. You are more than many who think or thought that they are better than you, yet do not have the integrity nor inner strength to do what you did. And I agree with that person 150 billion% and counting right there. I just stated that very thing right there. There's also this thing that Granbarians listen, and I think Granbarians need to listen very carefully. Before I read this, guys, let me make you hear this very thing right there. This is him in this regard. Handbag, I think he was waiting for the thing. This is on Siri exposing. You can definitely type in Siri exposing on YouTube and get that full video right there. But this is a little snippet of what he had to say right there.
The big man himself right there. And we are happy, we are dear, we are strong. We just do what we have to do. Yeah, right. Yeah, we stand up. No fear.
I like that. No fear. Stand up, no fear. This is one of the individuals what he had to say on that whole situation.
The whole world is responsible. spec in handbag.
Of course.
You know, and whole of Dominica is laughing at BrBpTV right now.
Yep.
So that's
You wonder why the whole of Dominica is laughing at BrBpTV? Because BrBpTV is pretty much at the bottom. They let an outsider come in to do things, and the outsider wasn't even doing things when he was outside. That's crazy. When he was inside, he wasn't doing nothing. When he was outside, he did minimal to nothing. When he come back inside, what do you think he's gonna do? He's gonna do great things for in BrBpTV? This is why this individual will most likely be correct.
handbag. You know, and whole of Dominica is laughing at BrBpTV right now. So that's what's up. That's what's up right now, you know. And back did the world.
Yep.
Like Cole is saying, Labour win, but BrBpTV always lose. There's
Yep.
nothing for us. Nothing.
Nothing.
And back put BrBpTV on the map again, okay?
Definitely. Before we get into that, guys, I'm going to read this very thing right there. Granbarians, listen. You can't keep voting yourselves into poverty. Well, apparently they can, because they keep doing it year after year after year, and then again after year. Poverty to me is a sin, a crime, a curse. You were never poor. How the heck did you become poor? That's what I want to know. Well, we know why, because there are a lot of people under the fact of loyalty, or they allow themselves to be bought constantly without getting anything in return, or a little thing here and there, breadcrumbs. And when did it start? Stop voting your children and grandchildren into poverty. That's what I always tell people. People looking at themselves. They don't want to look at the economy and the extensiveness of what they're doing. You are voting for yourself because you get $2,000-3,000, but you forget that your children have to then survive in the economy that is being dwindled by the very oppressors that you allow yourself to be bought by. Boy, people know easy, no boy. The water bottling plant, massive agriculture and shipment of your products to the Caribbean and to us in the foreign, man. Darn it. I am eating local foods coming from as far as South America, Puerto Rico and Jamaica. Yesterday the stores in my area were jam-packed with folks like me buying yams, dashing, fig, plantain, sorrel and ginger. Come on, Christmas coming. You know this sorrel and ginger have to make ding-dang. And spices up in American food for Thanksgiving. This as Christmas coming too, so you know you're gonna make ding-dang as well. These nations get the food to us and expensive too. That's interesting. What's wrong with you guys? Demand, demand, demand these things from these guys, giving you their crumbs, breadcrumbs. Why on God's green earth are you guys accepting $100 EC? Marcus, $100 EC. That's 1,000 EC. Boy, you mad. People, a door and a couple of windows. That's cheap. You're selling yourselves cheap. But nothing happening in BrBpTV. So guess what? They have to sell themselves cheap because there's nothing happening. They keep voting the people in top. They don't do nothing. So when the election comes, they see they can get a little windows and doors, and that's it. My house got Trump and Biden stimulus. You got Trump. That's something else. Eh? The person said their house got Trump's stimulus and Biden's stimulus package. What Dominica get? And or is it stimulus twice? And I think they say they can't give another one. Or I don't think that's the case since the economy is going down in America. But hey, c'est la vie. 1,500 each to 3 people. We didn't even qualify, but they sent it anyway. Why your stimulus, they're asking? Is it still in the offshore banks? Of course it's there. What do you think it is? Making money for the other people, the oligarchy. Why are you accepting that measly $100 or 1,000 or 2,000, 3,000? Why are you accepting this measly thing? This is not going to sustain you. Come on, man. What a shame in 2021. A grown man like Elf. What's that? Elf crying like a baby while he shows the world he's not like, I guess the DJ you're talking about there. Crying like a baby while he shows the world he's non-host in 2021. Jesus Christ. Anyways, your beloved. Anyways, guys, you understand the whole situation right there in this regard. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Anyways, guys, the truth of the matter here is you need neither BrBpTV or Posse to solve the problem. Yesterday's results in BrBpTV is not a deal breaker, but the faces of the struggle needs broader appeal. 500 views on Facebook, that's important right there, because people were saying he had a lot of views. He had a lot of views, and Scared had like 200. He had like 700. So it's not about views, brothers and sisters. I keep telling people the same thing. Just like I tell people on YouTube, it's not about views. It's the audience retention that matters. But anyways, that's another situation right there. 500 views on Facebook Live means nothing if a few hundred in your hometown will still come and vote against you. you have more support because people want to see what you're saying and whatnot. But if the people in your community that actually voting, not the other side, outside world, if the people in your village and community not voting for you, it's still a loss. But at least he did do something in Granby, and I think that is an exceptional thing in this regard right there. However, guys, what can I say? According to this individual, study shows that it is what it is. It doesn't matter how much time we talk about these things and say, hey guys, you guys need to do something better. The people who want to see better for themselves, problem that they're for them. That is problem for them, not for nobody else. And of course, when different communities come together and with different problems, who vote in 18-3 or whatever, and it's going to fall on everybody. You're going to fall on everybody, and people just making noise and say, hey, lad, but you help me. My belly hurted me. And you come and give you a little bread. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I'll vote for you. You keep yourself like this all the time, not realizing, hey, you are giving me my own money to keep me oppressed. Let me eat and then change. I don't think people realize that. They're literally giving people their own money. Their own money to keep them oppressed. It's kind of like when businesses coming in from overseas, and instead of them bringing their monies into Dominica, no, they take the loans in the bank to build things for themselves and then pay back the bank. That is the same people money without actually touching their money at all. This is a heck of a thing. This is one of the things that I think, well, let me leave that part alone. But guys, it's study shows it is what it is. The people for Granby have chosen who they want to take. It's not to say that you can say Boje is a little thief. Yeah, it could be a thief, but how much people vote for him? 161, and hopefully I hope he get back his deposit. I hope he does get back his deposit. Very close, 1250. That is the mark. Hopefully he gets 1-2 votes in whatever, and he gets back his thing. Guys, what are your thoughts, man? I just had to do this one right there. Let me know your thoughts in the comment box below, guys. And of course, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Give this video a thumbs up for handbag, man. Give this video a thumbs up for handbag. For at least doing something and coming out, regardless of the oppressive system that your very people are feeling, but they still put it back higher. They still put it back, the same oppression that keeping them down. That's Granby for you. Granby now probably is the worst village in the whole of Dominica right now. Hopefully, well, I still have hope, brothers and sisters. I still have hope. Maybe Vince can do something, try a little thing, bring a little factory here and there for the people of Granby. At least I really want something to happen down there. But knowing the track record of Vince, I mean, there's not much hope. But I still have hope regardless. Just like I had a hope and say, I hope I'm Julius win. But the people of Granby decide, hey, no, we want to choose Vince. So let's hope that Vince brings something to Granby. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment box below. This is pretty much all it was for this reaction, guys. I just had to do this one. It's very sad indeed, but it is, like I said before, it is what it is. I will see you guys in the next reaction video.